Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Wednesday. We've got 13 matchups on this MLB slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Busy slate today, starting with the Chicago Cubs versus the Cincinnati Reds. Cubs opening up as road favorites at -115. The Reds -105 with the over-under at 8. Cubs coming into this matchup 2-3. The Reds 3-2. Pitching for the Cubs is Marcus Stroman. And then pitching for the Reds is Hunter Green with an ERA of 8.10. Stroman's first start this year, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Very good start on the mound for Stroman. Green, his first start on the mound, he had 3 innings pitched, gave up 3 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Cubs beating Cincinnati 12-5 yesterday. And yeah, I like Stroman on the mound here. Looked very good in his first start. And I think I'm going to roll with the Cubs on the road. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at -155. The Phillies +140 with the over-under at 7. Phillies coming into this matchup 1-4. The Yankees 3-2. Pitching for the Phillies is Aaron Nola with an ERA of 12.27. Pitching for the Yankees is Garrett Cole. Aaron Nola, his first start on the mound, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. And Garrett Cole's first start on the mound this season, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 11 strikeouts. Really great start on the mound for Cole. Phillies coming up, getting their first win against the Yankees 4-1 yesterday. Yeah, I really like the Yankees today, especially coming off a loss with Cole on the mound. I'm going to roll with New York at home. Next matchup, we got the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Washington Nationals. Tampa Bay opening up as road favorites at -260. Washington +210 with the over-under at 8. Tampa coming into this matchup 5-0. Washington 1-4. Pitching for the Rays is Shane McClanahan with an ERA of 0. And then pitching for the Nationals is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 6.0. McClanahan's first start on the mound, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Corbin pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Yeah, Tampa, back-to-back wins against Washington. They've looked very good in this series so far. And Washington, it's just been a rough start for them. They have not played well. Yeah, I like McClanahan. He was very good in his first start on the mound here. And I'm going to roll with the Rays on the road. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Twins versus the Miami Marlins. Twins opening up as road favorites at -120. Miami +100 with the over-under at 7. Twins coming into this matchup 4-1. The Marlins 2-4. Pitching for the Twins is Pablo Lopez. And then pitching for the Marlins is Jesus Luzardo. Lopez's first start on the mound this season, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Luzardo, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. Both pitchers pitching very well in their debuts here. And, yeah, you know, Miami beating the Twins 1-0 yesterday. Just, Minnesota couldn't really get anything going in the hitting department yesterday. Miami, you know, getting their first win in a few games. It's been rough for them. I still like the Twins. I'm not in love with the Marlins, just from what I've seen so far from them. And I think I'm going to take the Twins on the road. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -125. The Braves +105 with the over-under at 9. Braves coming into this matchup 4-1. The Cardinals 2-3. Pitching for the Braves is Bryce Elder. Pitching for the Cardinals is Miles Mikolas with an ERA of 13.50. Bryce Elder, his last 3 starts on the mound last season, gave up 5 runs in his last 3 starts. Mikolas, his first start this season, he gave up, pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Yeah, Braves beating St. Louis 4-1 yesterday. Played very well. And I like the Braves. A good underdog again today. Wasn't in love with Miles Mikolas' first start on the mound here. And I think I would take the Braves plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox opening up as home favorites at -145. Hit plus 125 with the over-under at 9. Pirates coming into this matchup 3-2. The Red Sox 2-3. Pitching for the Pirates is Mitch Keller with an ERA of 7.71. And then pitching for the Red Sox is Corey Kluber with an ERA of 13.50. Keller's first start this season, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Kluber's first start this season, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Yeah, Pitt back-to-back wins against Boston. They've been a pretty good underdog so far here. I think the over is probably a good play today. I think that's why it's sitting at 9. Both pitchers giving up a good bit of runs here, and I'm still going to take a shot with the Pirates plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at -135. The Mets plus 115 with the over-under at 7.5. Mets coming into this matchup 3-3. The Brewers 4-1. Pitching for the Mets is David Peterson with an ERA of 1.80. Pitching for the Brewers is Corbin Burns with an ERA of 7.20. Peterson, his first start this season, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. Corbin Burns, his first start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. The Mets on a 2-game losing streak, losing 9-0 yesterday. Back-to-back scoreless games for the Mets here. And with Max Scherzer on the mound, too. And for them to just get beaten 9-0, definitely didn't see that coming. That's kind of crazy. And yeah, you know, the Brewers on a 4-game winning streak. They're playing well. And Mets 2-12 on the road against Milwaukee. Yeah, not in love with what I saw from the Mets the last 2 games here. And yeah, I think I'm going to roll with the Brewers at home. Next matchup, we got the Baltimore Orioles versus the Texas Rangers. Rangers opening up as home favorites at -195. Baltimore plus 165 with the over-under at 7.5. Baltimore coming into this matchup 3-2. The Rangers also 3-2. Pitching for the Orioles is Grayson Rodriguez. And then pitching for the Rangers is Jacob deGrom with an ERA of 12.27. Looks like Rodriguez getting his first start on the mound here. deGrom, his first start this season, wasn't very good. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Not the best start there for deGrom. Baltimore on a little 2-game winning streak, beating the Rangers back-to-back games 7-2 and 2-0. I like the Rangers to bounce back at home. I like deGrom on the mound. Don't know too much about Grayson Rodriguez here getting his first start. We'll see how he plays. Definitely be a bullpen game today. And I'm going to take the Rangers at home. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Tigers versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at -270. Detroit plus 220 with the over-under at 7.5. Detroit coming into this matchup 2-3. Houston 2-4. Pitching for the Tigers is Eduardo Rodriguez with an ERA of 5.06. Pitching for the Astros is Christian Javier with an ERA of 5.40. Rodriguez, his first start this season, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Javier, his first start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Detroit, back-to-back wins against Houston. Big underdogs, back-to-back wins. Houston struggling right now on a 3-game losing streak. Yeah, I'm just not in love with Houston right now. I'm going to take Detroit plus 1.5. I just think Houston's very risky. Should be able to beat Detroit, and they just haven't. And I'm telling you, as long as Brantley and Altuve are out, man, they're just really they're gonna struggle, and it's already shown early on. So I'm gonna take Detroit plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we get the San Francisco Giants versus the Chicago White Sox. White Sox opening up as home favorites at -140. The Giants plus 120 with the over/under at 7.5. Giants coming into this matchup 2-2. The White Sox 2-3. Pitching for the Giants is Logan Webb with an ERA of 6.0. Pitching for the White Sox is Dylan Cease with an ERA of 1.42. Logan Webb's first start on the mound this season, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 12 strikeouts. Dylan Cease, his first start on the mound this season, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 10 strikeouts. Giants coming off a 12-3 win against the White Sox yesterday. And, yeah, interesting series here. I do like Dylan Cease on the mound. His had a great game in his last start. Both teams really not playing too hot right now. I think I'm going to take the Giants plus 1.5 on the road. Big win yesterday. I think they can carry that some of that momentum into this game today. And we'll take Giants plus 1.5. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Oakland Athletics. Cleveland opening up as road favorites at -130. Oakland plus 110 with the over/under at 8. Pitching for the Guardians coming into this matchup 4-2. Oakland 2-3. Pitching for the Guardians is Hunter Gaddis with an ERA of 9.82. Pitching for Oakland is Kyle Muller with an ERA of 1.80. Gaddis' first start on the mound this season, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Muller, his first start on the mound, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. At Cleveland, losing to Oakland 4-3 yesterday, despite being on that 4-game winning streak. Cleveland is still 6-1 on the road against Oakland. So very good against Oakland head-to-head too. And yeah, I like the Guardians here. I'm going to take the Guardians on the road. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Angels versus the Seattle Mariners. Angels opening up as road favorites at -150. Seattle plus 125 with the over/under at 7. Angels coming into this matchup 3-2. Seattle 2-4. Pitching for the Angels is Shohei Ohtani with an ERA of 0. Pitching for Seattle is Chris Flexen with an ERA of 2.25. Ohtani's first start on the mound, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 10 strikeouts. Flexen, his first start on the mound, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. LA losing bad to Seattle 11-2. Love Ohtani on the mound. I mean, he was amazing in his debut. LA just couldn't really come through for him to help him out. But yeah, I like Ohtani on the mound, hoping he can get some batting to back him up. So that, because I'm sure he'll have a fine day, hopefully, and hopefully they can take care of business with him on the mound. So that's all you can hope for, really. We're going to take the Angels on the road. Then the last matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Kansas City Royals. Toronto opening up as road favorites at -185. Kansas City plus 155 with the over/under at 9. Toronto coming into this matchup 2-3. Kansas City 1-4. Toronto, pitching for Toronto is Alek Manoah with an ERA of 13.50. Pitching for the Royals is Zach Greinke with an ERA of 3.38. Manoah's first start on the mound this season, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Greinke's first start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Toronto coming off a 4-1 win against the Royals yesterday. Toronto is 4-1 against Kansas City, so they've been good head-to-head here. And not in love with this series, honestly. Both teams kind of underperforming so far, but I think I'm going to take a shot with the Blue Jays on the road here. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Wednesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Have a good one.